Hi everyone, I'm back again with a different topic. You can read it. It says hidden cost of customer dissatisfaction. We all are customers somewhere or another, and we have been serving a lot of customers. Whether we belong to customer service industry or not, whatever we are doing some sort of customer service. So what happens when we don't serve our customer properly? And customer get dissatisfied, he gets frustrated, and he complains. It's basically, there is a lot of calculation involved here, and I was going through the internet and found some nice information which I would like to share. The information is really valuable, and I don't want to get any kind of credit for that. It's not my research. This is the research of somebody else. I'm just sharing the information with you guys, and I'm positive, I'm sure that by the in the next maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes of video, I'm not sure what would be the duration of this video. However, at the end, you would love this information. That's my commitment. So here we go. And what do you see on the screen? The hidden cost of customer dissatisfaction. This is the Management Accounting Quarterly Spring 2013 Journal. I'm not sure, I haven't seen this journal. It is just a picture to me. I got it from the internet, so as a proof I'm going to submit it over here. This is by Lakshmi. She is a PhD degree holder, CMA, CFM, CPA from University of Wisconsin. You can read information on the screen. She's a professor of accounting at University of Wisconsin. So if some professor is going to write, that's real worth reading it. This is the tiny link that I will be putting in the description box. I will put the long link as well, so that you can click either of the two and go over there and read. I think it's a 5-page document. It's a PDF or a Word document that you can generally a PDF document that you can download and read it in detail. I'm just giving you the summary of this. This is the real research, yeah, and you must take time in reading it, understanding it. The time that you would be spending on this screen at this point of time or later, it will definitely give you a lot of result, which I'm going to explain. Now look at the screen, look at this graph, and I'm going to take time in explaining it. This is a typical example of some business taken, and this you can relate it to your business or any business. There are bigger businesses, there are smaller businesses, but it's a typical example in which this professor has taken a current customer base of 100,000. In India we call it 1 lakh customers, but in America and other countries they call it 100,000. So you can I'm not sure who I have got my audience from India, from Pakistan, from United States, from UK, from Australia, from different parts of the world. So anybody can make use of it depending upon your location, and this calculation I guess applies. I have read it multiple times, and I think this applies to almost all the businesses. However, these calculations in terms of numbers like 90%, 60%, 40%, 70%, 80%, these percentages, which I'm going to explain real quick in the next few minutes, these numbers, percentages may vary, but it's a good example for the understanding. So the customer base of 100,000 which means 1 lakh customers, typical example. Yeah, 70% have no problem, and the 70% may vary from business to business. However, it applies to all the industries. Yeah, 70% have no problem. It means 100,000 into 70,000 customers have no problem. The other category is 30% have some problem. so another 30,000. Out of these 70,000, because they are happy customers, chances are that 90% will come back and will buy your product or service once again. So they would be a repeat customer. 90% will buy again. 63,000 customers. However, out of this group, 10% won't buy. They have their own reason. They want to try a different brand or something, but they won't buy. So this 10% out of this, which is 7,000, that's the number that we have lost in the beginning. Yeah. And it happens in all the businesses. The second category is 30% have problem. That is 30,000 customers, they have some problem. Now research says, not my, it is Lakshmi's research from University of Wisconsin. She says 50% of the customers won't report the problem, and half of them, that is 50%, the second half, will report the problem. Since the first half, 50%, they won't report the problem, so they may not get a solution. Sometimes some of them may, but that's a negligible number. And she further classifies this 50%, that is 15,000 customers, in two categories: 60-40, 9,000 and 6,000. 60% will buy again, although they have problem, but they will buy again. For example, we have got a lot of problem with our credit card, but it doesn't mean that we stop using the card. No, we still continue. Yeah, we may have a problem with our cell phone, but next time when we want to buy, we may consider buying the same cell phone, and so on and so forth. Yeah, we may have got hundreds of problems with our bank account, with our bank, and we still continue to have our banking relationship with that particular branch and that brand. So 60% will buy again. The second category, 40% won't buy again. 6,000 customers over here. They would not buy because they have some problem and they still have some complaint, so they would not come, no matter whether you resolve it or if you don't resolve it. They will not come. Okay, so that's 6,000. This is the another number. These many customers gone out of our hand. This is the repeat business that we could have saved, but we are not in a position to. Further, the second category of 15,000. Second category of this 15,000 people who will report the problem. Now there are two possibilities. 70% problems will be resolved, that is, they will get the solution. The rest of the 30% of these 15,000 customers, they will have no resolution. So 70% of 15,000, 10,500. 30% of 15,000, 4,500. Two categories, 10,500 and 4,500. This category, 70%, 10,500 customers, the problems are resolved. Again, they would be classified in two places. 80% will buy again, that is 8,400. 20% won't buy again, that is 2,100. So these, out of these 10,500 customers, 2,100 customers will not come back, although their problems have been resolved. That's the loss. 2,100 customers gone. Now this 30%, the problem unresolved, again this is classified at two places. The first category is 25% who will buy again. Now see, the percentage of the people who will buy again is very less in comparison to those who won't buy. 75%, that is 3,375 customers won't buy. Out of a group of 4,500, their problems were unresolved. Obviously, practically, what would happen is maybe all of them would not buy, but some of them would buy because they may not have a choice, or they still find that after this problem also, this brand is still worth buying. Their services are still good, or they have some reason. So this 3,375, these many customers gone again. So if you see here, we have four categories, and let me take all of them. This 3,375, 2,100, 6,000, and there is one more category which is 7,000 customers. 7,000 plus 6,000 plus 2,100 plus 3,375 is a total of 18,000. You must look at the right hand side bottom page of the screen. It says 18,475. This is the total customers lost in a year in this business, which has a customer base of 100,000. And as I told you, you must read this information over and over, again and again. Yeah, you must read it again and again to understand it, and it applies to almost all the businesses. If you want these percentages, the different percentages that I've told you, 90%, 70%, 50%, 40%, these may vary a little bit here and there from the business to business, but these are the standards. And even if you have no idea of these numbers specifically to your business, what you can do is you can take down these numbers as specimen and start working. I'm positive that you will end up saving a lot of money. So what is the hidden cost of customer dissatisfaction? These are just the numbers, 18,475. For easy calculation, you can take 18,000 or 19,000 or 20,000 customers lost out of a customer base of 100,000, the current number of customers that you have for your business. So let me take you to some financial numbers. So this slide will give you more picture about the financial numbers. We took an example of customer base of 100,000, 1 lakh customers. Suppose cost of getting a customer is 500 rupees. I'm from India, so I'm taking an example of 500 in rupees, Indian rupees. However, if you are from a different part of the world like America, UK, Australia, or a different country, you can be from anywhere on planet Earth, then you can take your own currency. You can replace rupees to whatever the currency that you follow in your country. And this number 500, this can change depending upon the kind of the business you are into. Then lost customers each year, as per the calculation that we had, it's 18,000. This screen I'm talking about, 18,475. You can take 19,000 or 20,000, doesn't matter. It's quite very close, you know. Okay, but for the calculations, I'm going to take the same number over here. Okay. Extra cost needed to get these many customers, lost customer. If you're losing these many customers, obviously you would want to have these many customers back into your business. And since each customer, the cost of bringing each customer back into your business is 500 rupees over here, you need to multiply both these numbers and get this number, which in terms of lakhs or 100,000, it's 92.38 lakhs. Again, I'm taking the example of rupees, but you can have your own currency over here into the picture. In India also, at this point of time in January 2018, 92 lakh rupees is a big amount. So with this, we understand the calculation, the money behind the customer dissatisfaction. So the title, hidden cost of customer dissatisfaction. I hope this message is clear. I thank you very much for spending your time over here. It's a 14-15 minutes video, but I hope that you got some message, and I thank you very much for your time. I would come up with some more information soon. Thank you.